flooding from Hurricane Matthew did not just damage homes, businesses, and schools. It also polluted local waterways. Numerous sewage spills and various runoffs made for dangerous conditions. In the following weeks, we looked into what's being done to ensure both river and drinking water are safe. WNCT's Josh Birch investigated what's in the water.
For many, Hurricane Matthew brought up painful memories of the damage that followed Floyd back in 1999. Homes and businesses underwater and rivers heavily polluted with sewage and runoff. But we wanted to get an idea of what was actually in that water. Now keep in mind, these tests are just rough estimates utilizing methods that normally test pools. I went out to collect samples from a water fountain at Kinston City Hall and the Neuse River.
We do have metals in the river, which is 4.9, which is high.
As expected, the water in the Neuse raised a lot of concerns. Using an estimation for the number of gallons in the river, the copper levels came back at 0.4 and iron at 4.9. To compare, both of those numbers in a sanitary pool should be at 0. What's more revealing, though, was the phosphates reading at 169.
And as far as the phosphates are way high, which means there's debris and different kind of unsanitary things in the water.
When sampling the water fountain, we ran two tests, one with a lower volume of water and one with a higher volume. The lower volume test showed high levels of copper and iron, both at 0.1, and extremely high levels of phosphates at 761. When we reran the test using a higher volume, all of those numbers went back to normal.
We have a 4.21 chloramine residual. That's the disinfectant in the water.
Julius Patrick oversees operations at the GUC Water Treatment Plant, a facility pumping out millions of gallons of water to customers each day. Unlike Floyd, the plant wasn't flooded during Matthew, but it was impacted in other ways. The treatment process here takes about 8 hours to complete. During Hurricane Matthew, GUC had to use 4 times the normal amount of chemicals due to river contamination.
We use ozone as our primary disinfectant. It's 100 times stronger than chlorine.
There's multiple factors that go into the decision of how much chemical to use. One, these containers, which hold 6 different chemical levels, so those working can see which ratio is working best at the time. What they're looking for is for these floating clumps of bacteria to be just the right size, not too small and not too big.
We run daily bacteriological tests, which is coliform test and test for E. coli. So we test that daily. And also we test for turbidity, which measures the clarity of the water.
GUC also utilizes an impoundment that holds 4 to 5 days worth of water used for treatment. During the height of Matthew, they actually stopped pumping water from the Tar River after receiving word of spills upstream. They also increased their own tests at the treatment plant and hundreds of testing sites in their service area, all in an effort to keep you safe. Josh Birch, 9 on your side.
Those relying on wells for water could also be at risk due to those flooding. Pitt County is offering free bacteriological testing once the well water is flushed and disinfected. For more information, head over to our website, WNCT.com.